Okay, my name's Andy. I work at Christchurch University. I'm the Assistant Sport and Active Health Manager, and Christchurch, along with our parks, brings 7 classes to you a week, at various different times, so I will go through those towards the end of the session. As I said, please make sure that you work within your own mobility, that you've got a nice clear space, and that you listen to your body. Okay? So we're going to start, I'll put the music on in a moment. We're going to start with the ball, literally on the floor, standing nice and tall, and we're just going to roll the bottom of the foot on the floor just to gently awaken. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the music. So, typical man can't multitask. Where did that go? Okay. Is the music okay? Can you hear the music okay? Perfect. Okay. Okay, so we're going to stand nice and tall, take a nice deep breath in, and then we're going to place, it doesn't matter which foot, one foot onto the ball, and just gently roll the ball forward and back. It's a little bit like you're doing your own reflexology. Just gently move the ball. If there's any painful areas or more sensitive areas, nowhere should be painful, more sensitive areas, just hold the ball slightly on that area a little bit longer. And then what we're going to do is take a nice deep breath in, and in the arch of the foot, gently take a deep breath in, and as we blow out, we're just going to transfer our weight just gently onto the ball, hold, and then release. We'll do that 2 more times. Deep breath in, blow out. Lovely, good. One more time. Deep breath in, blowing out. Transfer the weight over and release. Good. Okay, let's shake that ball out again. So we're going to move the foot just a little bit faster, and we're going to bring our knee in towards our center line so that we work on the inner part of the foot. That's lovely. And then turn the knee outwards, and we work on the outer part of the foot. Again, sometimes just to get used to the ball, it does fly around here, there, and everywhere. So please just take your time with it. Good. Okay, we're just going to transfer 2 more times onto the ball of our foot again. Nice deep breath in, and then blow out. As I say, nothing should be painful. It should just feel like it's just releasing. We've got a big muscle in the bottom of our foot and come off. Brilliant. And again, last time, nice deep breath in, blowing out. Perfect. Good. One last really, really vigorous but gentle, not too much pressure on the bottom of our foot. Really waking the foot up, and then I would like you just to stand just for 10 seconds, close your eyes, nice deep breath in, and just scan through the body. Hopefully the leg that you've just been, or the foot you've been working on, it feels awake, it feels different to the other side of your body. And that's what we're doing. We're waking up all the senses throughout our bodies, and that's why we do these little exercises. You can do them in the seated as well if you prefer. Okay, let's go change onto the other foot and just start nice and gentle. Use your breathing. Shoulders down and back. This is a great exercise that you can do when you're sitting at your desk. You don't have to be standing, and it's really nice just to release any tension in your foot or throughout your body. Okay, nice deep breath in. We're going to stop the ball in the arch of the foot and just gently transfer the weight over onto the arch of our foot and then release. Good, lovely. Nice deep breath in, blow out and hold and release. Last time, deep breath in. You're all doing amazing. And let's start just to roll again. The great thing is you're all standing on one leg basically, which is really good. So we're mobilizing the hip and leg that we're standing on, which is fantastic. Okay, we're just going to transfer the weight 2 more times. Nice deep breath in and blow out. And release. Deep breath in, blow out. and release. Good. Okay, let's shake it out. Let's turn our knee in towards our center line, working on the inside of the foot. As I say, you may find that certain areas feel a little bit more sensitive than others. And again, they're the ones that you maybe need to work on a little bit more. And then turning the knee outwards, work on the outside of the foot. Perfect. Okay, good. And relax. Okay, 10 seconds, just a deep breath in. And then drop the shoulders down and back. Good. Wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, shake everything out. Lovely. Okay. This next part, you may not be near a wall or a door to be able to do it. So again, please go back on the link that I sent in the email, and all the videos are there. So we're just going to pick the ball up, and then we're just going to work on the back of our shoulders and the back of our neck. Okay. If you find that you're having trouble controlling the ball, either you can do it by your hand or put it into a sock and then put it against the wall and then just roll across forward and back. So again, this is a great exercise to do if you sit at a desk a lot. It's just rolling the ball forward and back. And then what you can do is go up and down just along the neckline, our levator scapula, down the side of our neck towards the back. Often gets quite tight because we sit on our phones or on our computers, head down. It's just nice to work through that area, okay? As I say, you may want to watch this now and then do it in your own time. And again, the great thing is I'm still bending my knees, I'm keeping my core engaged. And it just really helps to relax the back of the neck. As I say, if you can't get to a wall, then please just use your hand to work with the soft ball on your shoulders and the back of your neck. Okay, so we will be using that again when we're sitting down, but not quite yet. So we're just going to put it away for a second. I'd like you to grab your chair if possible. I'm just going to put it to the side, just so hopefully it gives you a better view of the exercises that I'm doing. So as per usual, we're going to sit nice and tall. My knees are above my ankles and my shoulders are above my hips and my legs are in line with my hips as well. Okay. So the first exercise we're going to start from top to bottom. So roll the shoulders up and back and then gently take a deep breath in and drop the chin to the chest. Blowing out gently and then come back to neutral position. Deep breath in, we're going to go one more time. Blowing out as we come down. Keep your posture nice and tall, core engaged. And come back. Good. Okay, this time we're going to go the opposite way. So we're going to push our tongue to the top of the mouth and gently take a deep breath in. And as we blow out, tilt back. Again, just work with what feels right for you. And then back to neutral position. Deep breath in, blowing out, keeping that tongue pushed to the top of the mouth. You should feel the stretch all the way through the front of the neck and then back to neutral. Can I just double check that everyone's got the microphones off, please? Thank you. Okay, this time we're going to take one arm behind our back. It doesn't matter which one. The other arm we're going to take to the side of our head, and we're going to take a deep breath in and gently pull across. So we feel that lovely stretch through our levator scapula. Again, don't force anything. I'd like you to, in your own time, hold these for around 30 seconds each side. You won't hold for about 15, just so you start to feel a difference. Good. We're going to change over. So the other arm goes behind, hand to the side, and then just gently pull over. And again, you might find that one side is tighter than the other. Often the writing hand side is often a little bit tighter. Good. Okay, coming back up to center. Okay, so this one, I'm sitting here. I'm going to turn my head 45 degrees. I'm going to then put my hands towards the back of my head and pull down as if I'm looking into my armpit. And again, you should feel a greater stretch through the back of the neck. Again, keeping our core nice and engaged. Gently coming back up. We're going to change sides, so I'm going to look over 45 degrees, then put the hand on the back of my head, and then just gently pull down. So I'm looking sort of into my armpit, unfortunately. But you should feel a lovely stretch through the back of the neck. Again, with us working from home or working at a desk, a lot of the time we're on our computers or phones, coming gently back up. That's a real area that does tend to get quite stiff. Okay, so we're now going to, this is a really good exercise again we often sit like this. So we're going to sit nice and tall, and I would like you just to put 2 fingers on your chin and push your chin down and back. It does feel really silly doing it, but again, it really strengthens and helps to release any tension in the back of the neck. Again, hold for around 5 seconds and then release. Another way you can do that is if you're up against a wall and take the neck back. Again, it just really activates the muscles in the back of the neck. Okay, we're going to bring our hands to the side, palms facing up. And as we open, I'd like you to think about squeezing your shoulder blades down and back, so you get a nice stretch across the chest and shoulders, but also you're squeezing your traps and then releasing. Nice deep breath in, blow out, squeeze and release. Nice deep breath in, squeeze and release. This time, think a little bit more about pulling the elbows back as we come back, just to get that final stretch through the chest. Good, and release. Good, shake the arms out. Okay, we're going to take one arm, we're going to bend it over, gently push him back. We then feel the stretch through our tricep and our latissimus dorsi, which is the big muscle through the back. Some people are very flexible. Unfortunately, I'm not through my shoulders. So as you can see, just work with what feels right for you. And then release the pressure, shake it out, change arms, and then push back again. Again, as I said, I would recommend holding these stretches for around 30 seconds, keeping the core nice and engaged, and then release. Good, final one for our shoulders. Deep breath in, turn the thumb down, head over the opposite shoulder, and as you blow out, turn the thumb down, looking over the opposite shoulder. And shake that one out and change. Deep breath in, blow out. Again, everyone feels these slightly different. Some exercises seem to really work for you, and other stretches not so much. Good, okay, shake it out. We're going to bring our hands together. We've done this one before. I'm going to use my right hand to push my left hand all the way around, but keeping my feet and my legs parallel. So I don't want to be turning my hips in, keeping myself nice and upright. Come back to center. Nice deep breath in and blow out, going the opposite way. So I'm going around now, pushing with the left hand. And back to center. One more time on each side. Deep breath in. Keep that core nice and engaged. Back to center. And then over to the other side. And back to center. Lovely, good. Let's place our hands on top of our thighs. We're going to take a deep breath in, and as we blow out, we're literally going to do like a cat and a cow. We're going to roll down and just open up the back. As we take a deep breath in, we're going to come all the way up and then push the chest to the ceiling and then release back to neutral position. Deep breath in. We're going to roll down. Take the chin to the pelvis and then take a deep breath in, and as we come back up, pushing our chest up towards the ceiling and release. Good. Okay, I'd like you to put your hands on your hips, And now we're going to, a much smaller movement, we're literally going to rock our pelvis. Again, this can be an area that can really become quite tight when we're sitting. So we just want to keep our core engaged, but we just allow it to slump down, and then we're going to sit back up into more of a neutral position. Lovely, good. Okay, and release. What I'd like you to do is take the ball now. So we're still working in this lower back area. Again, I'm not sure if it would suit everybody's chair, but we're going to put the ball, we need to possibly move ourselves back in the chair and put the ball at the top of the arch of our hip. And we're going to sit there and then gently rotate, working the ball in towards the lower part of the back. Again, it's not a lot of pressure, but it's just enough just to take out any tension. And again, this is a great place to hold the ball if you are suffering with a back tightness. Just to sit and have the ball there with a little bit of pressure will help to release that tension. Good. Okay, we're just quickly going to go over to the other side, because we always should do both sides. So again, that's a good point. Whenever you are tight, please always do it, or in slight discomfort, please always do both sides. Often the side that is actually in pain is normally because the other side is too strong for it, so it's pulling it out of alignment. And again, if anything is painful for more than 2 to 3 weeks, please go and get some professional person to have a look at it, because our bodies do need to be looked after. Okay, let's take that ball out. And now we're going to go back to a nice long stretch. So we're going to put one hand under our bottom. The other hand, and this is really important, is we're going to stretch up as tall as you can, keeping your feet flat on the floor, nice and tall. Try and reach the ceiling, and then I'd like you to slightly come over. So you feel a really big stretch through your obliques, through your tummy, through your spine, through your shoulder, and come back. Lovely, good. Okay, let's change over. So we put the other hand under. Nice deep breath in. As we blow out, we reach all the way up as tall as you can, and then come over. You're not coming over very far because you've gone up so far. So it's just literally just to offset, keeping both feet flat on the floor. Use your breathing. And release. Let's go one more time on each side. Deep breath in, stretch up and over. Coming back, and then other side, hand under bottom, deep breath in, stretch up and come over. And release. Good. Okay. So another thing that has been mentioned in the feedback is people that have trouble with their knees. Now, obviously, I can't diagnose or anything like that, but some of the rehabilitation type of exercises that you may be given if you do have knee problems, these next exercises will help to strengthen your knees. So we're going to be working with hip flexors, quadriceps and hamstrings. Okay, so to start with, I'd like you to take one foot out as far as you can with your heel on the floor, sitting nice and tall, and all you're going to do is keep the pressure on the heel and pull it back towards you, and then release. Same foot, take it out. You should feel a little bit of pressure in your hamstring, pulling it back. Nice deep breath in. One more time. Extend. And pull it. Good. Okay, we're going to change over sides. Extend the other leg. Push into the floor and pull the heel back. Good. And extend. Keeping our core nice and engaged. Extend, pull back and release. Last one. Heel into the floor and pull back and release. Good. Okay. So now we're going to work more of our hip flexors. So one leg is going to stay bent. The other leg we're going to bring out straight, just at a slight down angle. And from there, you're going to lift up as far as you feel you can and then back down. Coming up and lower. Up and lower. Last one. Up and lower. Good. Lovely. Extend the other leg out. Nice deep breath in, coming up and lower. Now what this is doing is activating the hip flexor, which also activates, coming up, the quadriceps. All these muscles support the knee. And by doing these very basic exercises and relax, they will help to stabilize the knee, which hopefully will reduce pain or the chance of getting an injury. Okay, so now we're going to extend one leg out. We've done similar exercise to this previously, and want to make sure our back stays nice and straight. Normally we often can roll down and I can get all the way down, and that's lovely, that's stretching out my back. But this time I'd like to keep your back nice and straight until you feel there's a tightness in the back of the hamstring. So we're just going to come over, keeping the back nice and straight, and then come back up. Good. Nice deep breath in. Keep the back nice and straight, so you're tilting from the pelvis, from the hips, and come back. Last one. And change. Good. Okay, extend the other leg out. Nice deep breath in. Blow out as we come forward. Again, it may feel very different on the other side. Keeping the toes pointing up. We'll always add a little bit more pressure or a little bit more intensity in the back of the calf. Nice deep breath in and blow out. Last one. You're doing amazing. Fantastic. Okay, our last one for this is we're going to come out and we're going to pull our toes towards our chin as much as we can and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you hadn't noticed, probably your quadriceps have really engaged then, which is fantastic. That's starting to build that strength through the knee. Let's change legs, and we're going to pull the toes towards the chin and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax down. Good. Okay, so feet nicely planted on the floor. We're going to stand up, so we're going to lean, tilt from the hips, and come up. Okay, good. Okay, so now we're going to move the chair, or I'm going to move the chair. You don't necessarily need to. We're going to move the chair. We did this again in previous classes, so you may want to use the chair just for fingertips. And what we're going to do is I'm going to have my toes just touching the floor, and as they touch the floor, I'm going to bring them up as quickly as I can, as if I'm touching the floor and it's really hot. So I engage my core, shoulders down and back, and I come up. Again, this is really engaging the hip flexors and stabilizing muscles. Good. One more. Lovely. Good. Okay, shake the legs out. You may have found then that it was actually the standing leg that you felt was doing more than the moving leg. Okay, we're going to turn around. So exactly the same. The foot touches the floor and up we come. One more. And relax down. Good. Okay, hopefully you can feel that in your core as well. We're just going to change around again. And this time we're going to do open and close gait. So we're going to bring the leg up. We're going to take it out and back round. Bringing the leg up, out, and round. One more time. Up, out, and round. Lovely. Good. This time we're going to come forward over the gate. So we're going to come out, round, and down. Out, round, and down. Keep the core nice and engaged. Out, round, and down. Lovely. Good. Shake the legs out. Turn around. Here we go again. So we're going to come forward or back over the gate to start with, coming up, round and down, coming up, out and round, up, out and round. Good. Back the other way. Out, round and down. Out, round and down. Last one. Out, round and down. Good, lovely. Okay, just change around again. So my opposite leg to the leg that is standing to the chair, I'm going to take that behind. From there, I'm going to take the arm up and over again. So now I'm stretching more through the hip and the IT band just to come all the way up and over, using the chair as a little bit of a support just to give you, so you can concentrate more on the actual stretch. 3, 2, 1, and turn around. Leg furthest away from the chair goes behind. Nice deep breath in, come up and over. Really trying to push the hips away from the chair, bending over. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Okay. So now I'm going to turn the chair so it's the back is away from me. My hands are going to go either side of my foot. So again, just work out how far you need to be away from the chair. My foot is going to come up into the middle of the chair, and from here I'm going to bring my weight forward and either put my hands on in line with my foot, or you can use the back of the chair wherever you feel is more comfortable. We're just going to hold this stretch. You can move just slightly forward and back just to allow the hips to open up. If you can, ideally have the heel of the back foot on the floor. Allow that to open up. As I say, normally around 30 seconds for these stretches to really start to feel like they are opening up. Okay, if your hands are by your heels, I'd like you to just gently take your hips back, and to try, you don't want to fully straighten your leg, keep a slight bend in your leg, but keeping your back as straight as you can, but with your fingers on the floor. If you find it easier, then please use the back of the chair. Good. You should feel this stretch all the way through from the top of the hip, hamstring, and possibly into the top of the calf. A really great stretch. Okay, gently coming forward, come up, so your body's all the way up, and then change over. Okay, so we're going to put the foot direct in the absolute middle of the chair. Take a deep breath in, coming forward. And again, you may find that it feels very different, a little bit tighter, or maybe even looser on the other side. Okay, we're going to hold these for around 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice deep breath in, and then just gently take the hips back. Feeling that stretch now through the back of the leg. Work with your own range of movement. 3, 2, 1. Gently coming back up, and then take the foot down. Okay, good. Shake the legs out. So we're going to put a foot back, your first foot, it doesn't matter which one it was, back on the chair. But whereas before we put it in the middle of the chair, I'd like you to go to, if it's my left leg, to the left part of the chair. Please be careful that it doesn't tip the chair though. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in. We're going to come forward. My leg is slightly off center, and I'm going to bring my hands now down. So now my left hand is in the middle of the chair and my right hand is to the right. So I'm just going to, again, gently move my hips backwards and forwards just to open up those hips. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, now I'm going to stabilize. Now my left hand next to my left foot, or it could be your right hand next to your right foot, whichever hand is closest to your front foot, you're going to move around and rotate. And then come back. We'll do that 2 more times. Nice deep breath in and blow out as you rotate. Lovely, lovely posture. Good. And last one. Nice deep breath in, rotate. And come back. Good. Okay. Let's bring our hips slightly back. We're going to stand up again and then change feet. So now I'm taking my right foot to the right side of the chair. Put my hands down, so my right hand is in the middle of the chair, my left hand is to the left. Again, just allow the hips to open up. You're doing amazing. So again, now we're going to hand closest to the front foot. Nice deep breath in, rotate, and come back. Nice deep breath in, rotate, and come back. And last one, nice deep breath in, rotate, and come back. Good. Okay, take the hips slightly back, standing up, and then take the other foot off and shake them out. Good. Okay, so we're going to sit back on the chair, but to one side. So I'm going to say my left side. So my right leg is on the actual chair. My left leg is going to come out to a right angle. My toes are going to be up, sitting up nice and tall. And then from here, we're going to take a deep breath in and just pivot forward. You should feel a slight stretch on the inner thigh. And then coming back up. Good. Okay, to increase that, if that's a far enough range of movement for you, that's fine. If you would like a further range of movement, what we're going to do is my right hand is going to be on my right knee. I'm going to thread through as I come down and have a twist, which again helps rotate my torso, but it also puts a little bit more pressure on my inner thigh. To hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently come back up. Good. Let's go one more time on that side. And deep breath in, blow out. Coming down, let's rotate that a little bit further. Push that heel into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently coming back up. Good. Okay. Let's move over. We're going to go on to the other side. So sitting on the other side, leg out to a 90-degree angle. Toes pointing to the ceiling. We're just literally going to take a deep breath in and pivot from the hips, keeping the back nice and straight, and just feel that first initial stretch. It may feel tight in the hip or the inside leg, the abductor, and then coming back up. Good. Okay, this time we're going to keep our hand on our knee. We're going to thread through, deep breath in as we come down and rotate. Putting that little bit more pressure on the inside of our thigh. 3, 2, 1. Gently coming back up. Deep breath in and back down again. 3, 2, 1. Coming back up. And relax. Okay, let's come back into the middle of the seat. So again, we're going to sit slightly forward, feet parallel, shoulders over hips. And from here, we're literally going to allow the knees just to move from one side to the other. Again, some people that don't have any problems with hips and things like that, then this probably feels a little bit like, why am I doing it? But for some people, your hip, the top of your hips or your knees, this can feel a little bit more delicate. So just gently moving from side to side. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so we're going to bring our heels in, and then our toes in, and then our heels. Then our toes out, our heels out, toes out, heels out. Coming back in, heels in, toes in, heels in, toes in. Good. Okay, this time we're just going to bring our, alternating our feet, bringing our heels, our toes off the floor, just stretching through our hamstrings, our calves, and then just resetting, and then we're going to lift our heels off the floor. Again, just to stretch through our mobility through our ankles, because everything to do with our knees is the middle part, but obviously between our hips and our ankles. So unfortunately, our knees often take the brunt of it if any of these are tight or not very mobile. Okay, good. So we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to open our feet out, and we're going to literally just roll down. And I'd like you just to stay there for a few seconds. Thank you very much for joining us today. Please join all of our other sessions. We have 7 classes, as I say. Darius's class on Monday at 12:30, Amy's at 12:30 on Tuesday. We also have Tom's morning class getting started on a Tuesday at 8:30. Wednesday's back here with me. Sorry, the music's gone off. It really throws you when something changes. Thursday is Kaz with Body and Mind. Brilliant class. I think she's doing a little bit of Tai Chi this week or last week, so she may do it again this week. And Tom does his boot camp at 6:30 on Thursday. And then Friday is 10:30 again with Kaz for our ab attack. Please post in the chat any comments, good, bad, or indifferent. Remember, this is your class. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I did put the link in the email so that you can join any of our classes at any time. It's lovely seeing you and having you here today, but if you aren't able to make them, then you can always go back to them. Okay, thank you so much. Please take care, and as always, thank you.